All right, hi guys. This is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. There are currently two hacker groups online trying to basically add a virtual machine to anybody who steps onto any HTTP or HTTPS protocol. So, doesn't matter what website you go on, or what web app you go on, or what app you use, they are trying to have something going where they're using specific C++ commands to attach to any type of swap memory or extra memory that you have to upload encoding and basically like logic bomb your phone, where they're just like blasting your operating system and your memory with different like x87 x86 ARM coding, like 64 for some of you guys that are like working in the government and using Windows still, and trying to connect to your device so that they can have enough memory and have access to network, right? Like internet, so that they can run a computer and an operating system within an operating system so they can play with child pornography, playing your bank account and everything. Because people really been getting set the fuck up, and all the lawsuits that went up and all the people that got murdered and all the shit that got started is prompting major concerns and regulations, okay? So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what's currently going on the internet. That's why the computer's been slow the last few days. Again, you don't have to take me for face value. You can go on, I don't want people in my business. You can go on Down Detector. Oh my God, now I don't want these holes on my drip. Well, you can go on here and then you can see what's been like blowing up and like a bunch of shit going on. Okay? So, okay. All at the same time, right? Right? So, some people are tampering with a specific type of like system management software. And basically, what it does is it reads the flow of like the radio frequencies coming in, and it can tell like based on like the speed, based on like the up and down of like the ticker for the radio frequency, if there's like a network hack, if there's some type of like slowdown or interference. So they're editing those with specific algorithms, right? So that it doesn't capture a certain type of like network attacks because of this going on. So I want to talk about scandals in Nicaragua, what's going on in New York, and 16th Street murders. So, yeah, whoa, Javier Osorio Mejia. Yeah, this is the one that got it really started. Let me go pull up his the news story again. Okay, here you guys go. Oh no, you can't see it from there. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Maybe you can see it from here. The license plate on this dude's car. Okay. Here, I'm gonna find a perfect photo because this is the beginning of what I'm gonna talk about for Nicaragua, which is gonna bring us the Spanish community in Puerto Rico, Dominica, etc. Right? Okay, so look at this dude's license plate. It's 537. You guys remember me talking about this dude? Sneaker Village, that he was reselling shoes and stuff like that. You guys don't know that these people like they got involved with what we call the lynchon pernil, the pig families that start all the civil wars, cause a bunch of drama, and the way that it starts is by them driving anti-blackness. So what ended up happening here is they got involved with a group of people that were selling fentanyl, robbing people, starting shit with a couple of high priests that I can't mention just yet. But they were starting a lot of shit with their business. And these high priests I've mentioned before, but I'm not going to mention it now because something needs to get completely like exposed and something needs to get settled. And then I'm going to tell you what's been going on in Miami all the way up to New York that has something to do with Takashi 69. So this dude got murdered. And why did he get murdered? Because they got involved with those lynchon families. And oh, we can go ahead and rob their van, their UPS truck, this and this and that. And then we can resell all these shoes that we're stealing. Because somebody's like, how did you get your initial supply to get up like that? They robbed somebody and set somebody up and they went to jail, right? So I'm trying to show you the license plate because that's what got us started with the police. What do you mean? Because I told you that somebody was like headhunting and they were emailing the media and the police like, this has something to do with 37. This is what has gone on. You won't find who sent this. That's your next job, is to find out how we're sending you these things, right? And not being able to track it. Like, I can't track this back. I don't know. It's like something weird going on in the network because they used my coding system and they secured their network. So this dude ended up getting murdered. You guys have seen this before because they went and they robbed the truck when somebody was going ahead. When somebody was going ahead and they were getting Nike, getting their shoes delivered or delivering shoes to Foot Locker or whatever, right? And how did they do that? Like, oh, we know their family. They work for UPS, FedEx, etc. Let's go play with him. Let me pull this up again. Let me pull this up on YouTube so you guys can see this. Soho shooting. Yeah, they clapped him out, you see? Okay. And this has something to do with Nicaragua because of Nicaragua's connection to Puerto Rico and Cuba for aguachiles. Okay. So now let's look. Whew. It's this license plate that's really gully. There we go. Here we go. If you guys can see right here, the license plate, if you zoom really close, it's S37. And that's what got it started. And then there was one of the recordings. It was specifically 2 minutes and 37 seconds because they had to. Some of you guys keep on seeing this on my channel. Also, the news is involved too. They are, because a lot of people got like harassed and stalked, etc. when they were putting out news stories. Okay. So, yeah. And then two, one of the things that's happening here is that some people don't know that, that's what was going on. It was like, look at this, Manhattan DA, 37, 3 and 7, right? Some people don't know that that's what's going on, but karma, right? So he got murdered because what they were doing, playing games, starting shit, robbing people. This is like a big thing with the retail theft that I've been telling you about, because remember, it's white people that are making off like, hey bro, we got a solid connect. I don't know, but they got like 10 pairs of this, 10 pairs of that, 5 pairs of these. Oh, these are classics. Okay. But they said we have to do this and this. This person has to get murdered. Oh, we have to hit these niggas up in Brockton. Oh, they want Philly hits. Bro, you know how that shit goes. Once Philly gets hit, it's the whole tri-area gets hit. Can they ask somebody else? No, but they gave us 10 pairs of these Air Maxes though. Okay, bro, let's just go ahead and handle it. So that's what the fuck they were doing, playing games. Oh, really? Going out of state and starting shit. No. And now what's happening here is, okay, so now I see what they were doing. It's the white. The white had a technology where they were moving their own product and then getting money off of it instead of going through sales, getting a percentage, taxes, etc., etc. Then they were blaming us that work in loss prevention, or blaming us that work in logistics, or blaming us that work in shipping, or even the people that work on the floor, and they were starting shit. So I walk into the store, and this is another way this got started, because I walk into the store, messy, goofy, Spanish people in LA, like, oh, that's the La Negra that thinks she's doing this, that black bitch can get that and that. And they were uploading my face to that retail theft thing, like, oh, she stole this and that, but nothing was popping up. I got uploaded so many times in one day that it triggered their system. They had to take me out of it. But they investigated those people because somebody went to go look me up and said Daisy owes him. She's not in the criminal system, but look, what the fuck is with all these court cases? And it says an active investigation. It says, if you come across this woman, she's currently being harassed by these entities, please be mindful of this. What the fuck? What is this with 37 file? Oh, okay. Martha Jimenez, California endowment. Okay, thank you. And this is why I say I can go anywhere and get anything for free. So now what has gotten started here is, but had you never started that, this would have never happened, right? So I was just trying to find that video about Soho so you guys can go and see the car video. If you just go inside one of the videos, you'll find it about Soho and this dude getting shot. You'll see his license plate and had 37 on it. His family scattered. What? Excuse me, my son? Oh, no, 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 no. We're not involved in that. We didn't do that with Brujeria. So my son got killed? Yeah. Whoa. Okay. So then what ended up getting started, baby, is something with quinceañera dresses that really got gully. So some of you guys may remember, no, I'm not gonna say that or that. Okay, so there's like this specific brand, and they put out these really cute dresses, and somebody stole all of them for this big bitch to have a quinceañera. These dresses were so cute. I was like, oh my god, I want one of these. I don't know where I'm gonna wear this, but this is hella fucking cute. They stole all those dresses. Oh my god, and it started a war in the cartel because they started blaming certain people, going after certain people, etc., 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 right? They did it in three specific areas that they did this. LA was one of them, the Fresno area was one of them, San Francisco was one of them, and they shipped them all to one place because she had a really big quince. They were doing this for like one of the white families that they play with in Mexico and whatnot. That's what really got us started with them going after. You guys heard me talk about the third group, right? In this whole cartel of messiness, where the first group is the white people, the lynchon. They attacked the paramilitary second group that are ops. That second group had to go attack the third group, even though they were neighbors and some of them were friends. And then the third group had to work with the second group, like, oh, because they helped us and stuff like that, not knowing they were hired by the second group. Both groups didn't know who they were being paid by. They were using gay oil, certain brujeria on them, putting certain stuff in food and causing chaos, right? So the third group, the heavy hitters, they're the ones that got hit. Like, yeah, we work in loss prevention and stuff like that. My grandma, them, they sew. Oh, why are you targeting us though? We didn't do all that. There's still high priest in jail over that, and it was these people that did it. Whoa. You guys are just doing way too much. Okay. You can see it right there, the 37. Why are you guys doing that though? Because like somebody saw that, it said it must be you. And I'm telling you, too much of the hood saw this nonsense. Phew. And that Range Rover, whoa, we live good. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. Yeah, starting hella shit with their messy ass families. So after they played with that quince dress, it was two other products, a certain type of Nike. Like, how did you guys get those? And then it was a certain type of like track suits that they were getting in purses, meaning that they were playing with the white who were robbing each other to give these people certain gifts and stuff like that to go against their people, kidnap certain women and their children for clinical trial testing, etc., etc. So when you see some of these certain Spanish women and men running around and you know that they do resells and stuff like that, it's a certain type of Nike and a certain type of purse. Just know where they got that shit from, okay? So now this is where we come into 16th Street murders. 16th Street mission. Some of you guys know, like, oh my God. I just love it. So 16th Street murders. Let me see. 16th Street murders. Okay, so they were selling a bunch of shit. This is no more. Yeah, the Nike. What are you doing? New Balances. Okay, they got product down there. Yeah, New Balances. Look at Ariana Grande, her perfume, a bunch of lip gloss. Hella shit was going on down there. They even had headscarves. Phew. Okay, then, okay, that means that somebody's getting hit, somebody's getting set up, and somebody's getting hit. So down on 16th Street, you guys know, in the past like 3 weeks, there have been 4 murders on 16th Street. It's like hella ridiculous. So I was driving down there Wednesday, July 24th. I took these pictures all on the same day, right? So look at this with the crime scene and tape all over the place and chaos. Look at one of the police cars. This is what got the fourth murder started. Oh, really? Because somebody saw this on my channel. And then it was over, where did you get this product from? Like, because only such and such is selling that product. What happened to her and her children? What happened to all these people, right? What's going on? Look at him with this Cal Berkeley thing. Like, oh, they get us merch and stuff like that. I don't know. They work in the school. They do facilities cleaning, and they get all this product and they give it to us. So that's your claim to fame, getting fanny packs and shit like that say Cal Berkeley, and you're setting up your people and they're getting trafficked. Somebody came down there and said, hey, that black woman from the virtual reality, Daisy, I seen her. I saw her. She was down here. She bought this from me. That woman is real. I've seen her down here before. You guys are playing with that La Negra. She's going to come down here like a ghost. Look at her right there riding her bicycle. Do you see? So somebody saw me. That started the first murder. Somebody thought it was cool to come back down there. They came down there with product. Bitch, I got a Coach purse. I said, oh, no, 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 no. And I mentioned it on my channel. They had a Coach purse. Someone said, okay, Coach, that means you're playing with the white. Somebody came down there and said, how are you selling this product? That Ariana Grande, that's an old cartel war who was getting this specific product to sell. Right? And Juicy. And then this ended up getting started. What happened to that woman and their family? I don't know. I don't know. You're playing with the white? I don't know. I don't know. That's how the second and third murder got started. After I went down there and I saw this police car, I buzzed the corner and I said, oh, look, I'm always finding free shit. I found this like swimsuit from this company, Jolyn, and it's called the Gavin. Like Gavin Newsom. This is what got the fourth murder started because somebody saw this. You guys don't know who's watching my channel. The fuck? Yeah, Jolyn. These are hella fucking expensive. Wait, what are you doing finding an $80 like swimsuit? Yeah. I told you I'd just be finding shit. Right? Okay, and now after this talks of kids switch that bird, that's the fourth clap. That somebody got smacked out and clapped out. Then I saw this right after. Okay. What's this with brujeria? You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with 16th Street murders. And this is what ended up getting that dude killed in Soho, playing in the Nicaragua community, playing with the Dominica, Puerto Rico community, just doing too much. So now let's talk about Nicaragua ops. So I mentioned that there's like some old shit that had gotten started. It's not old shit, it's still going. It's about people that like were getting set up because Marta Jimenez was playing with the Lenchon families of Nicaragua, and they were setting up their people here like, oh, we're doing good now. We survived that civil war. We were able to make it out of Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador. You guys were trapping us. You know, hey, you know what? I made it out of Nicaragua. I've been out here for like a year, but I'm still making it over there. Some people it took them like 5 years to cross the border. Like, these are crazy ass stories. And now you guys are following us here, starting drama, and you're bringing that Lenchon again. You guys don't know. Yeah. I told you that one of the families, they're trying to set them up. That's their name. With the 37, Serrano. Wait, hold on. That's an old cartel war. Take this offline. I know what you're talking about. That's all I got to say. And this has something to do with 24th Street getting shut down. And there used to be a Botanica on 24th Street. That shit got shut the fuck down. Some of you guys don't know that had gotten started. Wait, hold on. So I know. I've just been watching. There's a bunch of shit that got shut down on 24th in the back streets. I've just been watching. So now somebody's here like, what is this nonsense? Okay, I know this name in Nicaragua. That's a very strong family. They're still around. That means that somebody's been getting set up. And this 37 is going to prove like a whole world of chaos with how 3 high priests went to jail because they were setting up the white. Like, you're capturing people. You're playing with the white. You're playing with rituals and brujeria. Don't start any of that. And they were telling on them early on that they were doing hella magic, playing with that sound technology, starting hella shit. Okay, this is very serious. Very serious. Once again, right after I saw that, 144, playing with that brujeria and talking about love spells and nonsense. And then look at this with SFPD 37. And then I'm walking down the street and then I find this with this King of Swords. And I showed you guys, I saw this somebody wearing a King of Swords. Okay. And then here we go. 313. You see? But these are all on the same day. So Now I saw this just earlier today with the football players passing away, and then it said snake, because particle physics and the high priestess. I just wanted to show you guys that because I just wanted to let you know that you guys are getting set up for like starting all this drama and this bullshit and like creating a bunch of chaos. And like the other thing is like how they organized their grown kids. Like, oh, my daughter's 15, 16. I'm gonna send her to go be friends with Areli or whatever her name is. Go tell her to go be friends with Areli. Tell her to set her up. Like, make sure you always record what she does. She's really wild. Okay, mommy, like, I trust you. You're my daughter. Here's a little bit of coca, okay? You and your friends go have fun, but make sure that, not a little bit too much fun, okay? And make sure you record what she's doing because one day she'll do it to you. Okay, mama. Thank you, papa. Yeah, I didn't know that she was on me like that. Yeah, she's a little bit jealous of me, I noticed. And this is how they were setting up their daughters with Pequite. Like, oh, this is some good drink. Setting up their daughters. Let's go to this taqueria. Giving her human meat at the taco truck. Bitch. Starting hella shit. Causing wars. Oh, yeah. Me and, like, me and Josue, we're going out. Okay, son, you know how their family is. They didn't want us to prosper across the border. You have to be next to him so you can be safe because they played with the wicked brujeria. All the opportunities are coming to them and none to us. So you have to stay close. Okay, Papa, I will stay very close. Papa, he's such a rat. I have to tell you what he did today. Papa, I'm ready for this war. 10 years later, Papa, look what happened now. Look at this and look at that. That's how they were organizing their kids to go after their kids hella young and starting shit and causing drama. Mama, we're in the same training program. Look at the grades that she's getting, Mama, because of the brujeria that I did on her. She deserved it. She's crying about her grades. She says she's going to go study. That's not going to happen, Mama. Oh, look at the man that she's dating, Mama. That's supposed to be my husband. You're telling the truth. She's trying to take my blessings. Mama, now he's saying that he's thinking of a different woman. I just got close to him because I know his other sister. And me and Areli and her were going out, and I'm just gonna get close to her and get into their family. But Mama, they're trying to steal my blessings too. It's okay, daughter. I'll deal with this. Okay. My daughter's around both of them. Oh no. This is gonna be so much chisme. And this is how these hoes have been organizing fucking chaos. Oh my God. And these hoes are like getting clapped out with like sex torture chambers that are in the United States of America because that's how ridiculous it's gotten. They're getting kidnapped after work for like 4 or 5 days at a time, and nothing can happen because they started too much shit, and that's what's currently going on. So, Papa, yeah, look what happened with Mario. Papa, yeah, they're setting him up. They said that he had a gun on him. But Papa, I told him to carry it because it's dirty after the other rats were trying to set us up. Okay, okay, son, you did a good job. Yeah, Papa, they shouldn't have done what they did. I know why you had to shoot. They were trying to steal our farm. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just stop it. No, boys. Okay, Papa, I'm just doing my job here. Our family, yeah, we're gonna come up again. And all these stories about our family's name, that's it. I'm gonna carry the family name. And these are the nonsensical, like, these are the nonsensical things. These are the nonsensical things that they started. Like, this is how they were raising their children to start drama. And a lot of you guys are like friends with these hoes and you're wondering like who's putting you online and like how information is getting leaked and like certain stuff is happening. It's because you're surrounded by like Pernell and Lynchon. And how is this like explosive cheese man like running through the community? Oh, I can't even go to like the Pan Dulce without drama. Like, what is this nonsense? Yeah. Why is there a picture of my underwear like on this store wall? And there's some type of talk about me being a sucia. Who even was, how did you even know what color underwear I was wearing? Wait, what happened to that pair of underwear? I was so drunk. What did you put in my drink? Yikes, right? So then you get the hyphy movement. There's pills. Okay, you got this from your mom? Yeah, these are my mom's pills, so they're safe. Okay, I'm gonna take this and you take this. You're stronger, so take the full one. Okay. And she's off a pill, like, oh my God, you got dick? Yeah, from both of them. And she doesn't know what she's doing. She's like 16. Her family are the heavy hitters in Nicaragua. And they're sending pictures back home and videos back home. And this is before we even had like high speed internet in Nicaragua. We're still on 2G, and you used your whole data plan to go to the church and show videos that are actually child pornography and gonna get you charged when this comes up again, of a 16-year-old actually like going through date rape because she popped a pill that you gave her and she didn't know what she was doing, you know? It's just like heavy cheese, man. Like this can go on for days, you know, the stories and like just the nonsense. And then you're putting brujeria with minors, like, yeah, just let it stop. You know? And again, this is the nonsense that these families have to do because they're blacklisted and they're banished. Like, oh, I used to fuck with him. I don't know. His family, they're kind of squares. His dick is small. I'm about to go fuck with his best friend, though. Like, okay. And how did he get shot? I don't know. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, nonsense like that. And these niggas are such ops. The Nicaragua community really needs to settle this, like, period. Because I've seen way too much of it. And this is why I was talking about the Samayoa family. Let me show you a picture of fucking arm. For 2 years. We dated for 2 years, and that's how you do me? Yeah. Getting pictures of her from the back. Mama, I hate having sex with her. All kinds of stuff in the Dominica community just to find out if my mom's like dad knows what you guys did or if we have a farm. Like, it's for a certain family in the Dominican community. And no, oh my God. Yeah, and the brother getting wrapped up with like many hood bitches and shit getting started. And and like too much going on. Yeah, yeah. What do you mean? That's how they've been starting it. Like you really don't know. So my daughter's been dating. Okay, I see what you're talking about. That's too much. A lot of that is like oral copulation, penetration without consent. Like you guys don't understand the gully charges you can get starting shit like that. What the fuck? Yeah, the Spanish community is fucking mamey. Right. Don't let you be dark skinned. Oh no, no, no. Right. Okay. So let me pull this up. We dated for 2 years. That's how you do me. Just and cheating the whole entire time and playing games and then trying to pop at your cousin and starting wars in the family. Yeah, her cousin tried to fuck with me too. Isn't that like incest and nonsense going on? Like chaos. Oh, wow. Yeah, hella messy. Okay, I know what you mean by the white families. Yeah, major fucking ops. Where did you get that professional job? Oh, I'm just doing paperwork for the farm, you know. And how did they even grow their farm? This nigga is really a fucking problem. Yeah, he used to have a crush on me. He started so much shit at work. I just left that fucking job. They all got fired. So, I had a good job. I was working there for like 3 years. I had paid my rent. I had a nice apartment. I used to work nights and then I switched to like daytime. They're so fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and that's how a lot of people know me on Market Street and like in the Spanish community because I used to work with facilities people and stuff like that. And there's something that's gonna come out that's super gully about a high priest that got kidnapped. He went across the border to go settle this Tesoro Mio nonsense and they kidnapped him. Yeah, and he's like still alive. He's working on the farm. Like what the fuck? So oh Tesoro, what do you mean? Yeah, I know that high priest. This has something to do. No, no, no. You guys know that movie, Coco? Coco, about the ancestor plane. This me tierra. This nonsense with this high priest that went missing. He used to work facilities. He said I have to go across the border because something's crazy. They lured him over there, like starting shit, shooting somebody in their family, holding somebody hostage, and he has a lot of power. They kidnapped him to put him on the fucking farm. Like, yeah, 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 it's okay, they're fine. What the fuck? Yeah, like I'm trapped here, but he couldn't say anything because they didn't want them to threaten. Like, okay, okay, oh, Papa, I'm okay. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, we get to video time with him like once or twice a year. He's safe. Okay, 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 Papa. We're gonna try to get you out of there. Yeah, it has something to do with this movie Coco. Cause I can't. Well, you guys have to see this movie, but this made me cry. Like you guys are so out of fucking control. This is exactly what their family did. They switched something up and stole somebody's farm and started some shit. And then the alcohol that I was talking about, what? Yeah, if what you're saying is correct, that means that you know exactly what's going on with a specific war. Yeah, it's the Lechon. It's the whites. What does Tesoro mean in English? Why is this in Chinese? Do you see how this is going to come up again with the Chinese community? Tesoro. Dear. Dear to me. Mi tierra. Diez tesoro. Tesoro mío. Yeah, you guys they really took it too fucking far. But those females are like they'll really get on your ass. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, on your ass. They'll really, yeah, they'll get on the pill and just come beat your whole ass and beat your mom's ass and too much shit going on. The fuck you get? Yeah, hella shit going on. You guys shouldn't have started that. Yeah, trying to embarrass their daughters. Their daughters getting having babies by ratchet niggas playing with crazy ass magic when they were hella young. Oh, bring her over to eat. Okay, she ate those tacos. I'm telling you, her life is gonna be ruined. Mama, why human meat stuff like that? You guys don't know like I have a lot of good like Spanish humor friends. I always had a best friend that was Spanish. I don't know, but my whole life I always had a Spanish best friend. I know it's really weird. I always had a Spanish best friend. Now, the one that's getting started here is with this Tesoro Mio. So that's the alcohol that they switched. This is one that's reposado, baby. Whoa. This is a problem. Because if what you're saying is true, then they've been the ones doing all the murders and then they set two families up against each other. But the funny thing is, one of the females in their family looks like this and she swears up and down that every nigga in Mexico wants to have sex with her. So now you guys have seen, okay. Now you guys are seeing what's going on. Of course, Guillermo Davila and Ikiara, Tesoro Mio, this song, they're of course involved. They're the first cartel. She's the second cartel. Her family has something to do with Jenny. They fed her pernil several times. Too much going on. Some of you guys don't know who's Jenny. She's like a TV show. Jenny Rivera, she was like a TV show host and they murdered her. Ooh, that's gully in Mexico, right? So, mi tierra. So now what's happening here is, so that's what they were doing and like and then what they did with their sons, like fine ass Spanish niggas. Oh my God. You guys know the ones with their hair is banging. They got a car, they work, they always got a chop. Oh my God. And they will get on your motherfucking ass, putting them in the psych ward, starting too much shit, playing early on with cameras and stuff like that on 24th Street, doing too much. a lot of playing with their sons and starting too much shit. Yeah, a lot of that's what their families were organizing. So that's what you guys were doing. You were telling these kids, "Come on, let's have hot chips, or I'll make you guys nachos after school." Like, oh, your mom's making nachos. Okay, hey, I brought onions and jalapenos. My mom took me to the store. So that your family, wouldn't think that we won't have enough. We want to have fun and we want to eat too. So okay, I'll bring the chips next time. No, no, no. My mom will get the chips, and it has crushed up bones in it and nonsense that they're giving for the kids. Like, oh, here, because I know you're like trying to watch your figure. You're cute. Don't worry about it. Here, these are low fat, and she can have the regular ones. And feeding these kids fucking nonsense. They're so dishonorable. So, um, that's how they were doing it and turning these kids out and like, hey, bro, you want to smoke a blunt? And it has like a fucked up lean in it or pequite or something. And these niggas are losing their mind. Fine as fuck, ending up in a psych ward, getting put in clinical trial testing. Like, what do you mean I'm here for 45 days? Oh my God. Yeah, hell is shit going on. Yeah, there's some nigga named Osvaldo. I told you guys they arrested me for 2 weeks. There's some nigga named Osvaldo. The minute I got there, he said AK Vest. Because he was watching me the whole time in fucking virtual reality. He was like talking to me. And then we were just watching the Griselda documentary. I don't know. I wasn't really talking to him. I like sat on the other side of the room. But for some reason, that nigga was at his calmest when I was there. Something is really going left. He called, Mama, there's a black woman here. No, Mama, I've seen her before. What do you mean? I don't know. Yeah, they took away his phone privileges because he was just telling too much. So, oh my God. Yeah, a lot of the Spanish community, they put you in jail for 2 weeks. Okay. They really like, yeah, they really want problems, bitch. So I told you, like, when they mi tierra. My favorite Spanish song is Nunca Ves, but not for long because Los Angeles, or Natalie Lafourcade, her family is a Spanish Pernil, they play too much. Four LA sheriff's employees die by suicide within 24-hour period. What are you talking about? Yeah, because you're playing too many fucking games. So, yeah, Mr. Roberto Luna, he watches my channel. He thought it was funny. People getting clapped out and smacked out. Yeah, he thought it was funny. You can get clipped, clapped, and smacked out, period, right? So, four sheriff's office dead in LA, and then, ooh, yeah, mom, he got clapped too. And this has something to do with them trying to put me in jail. Chewy Montana, yeah, because somebody saw this dishonorable shit in LA. Chewy Montana, and what's that other nigga's name that got killed in LA? He got, yeah, El Mago, yeah, they clapped him. So you're playing with Daisy like that? Okay. Yeah, oh, this one is gonna set New York on fire and it has everything to do with that nigga with the shoes. This one, Alpo Martinez, he went to jail and everything. He got out, was telling on hella people. Yeah, he was a big ass op, Alpo Martinez. Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why Rocky is facing hella charges. What do you mean? So that means that they know about ASAP something something. Yeah, but that nigga was playing with Aki early on and he tried to feed Rocky Chiong. Cause you guys know, this is like you guys know I used to like, this is my old life, but I used to be involved in these transactions. That's all you need to know. Um, uh, Look at this. Theater. Yeah, ASAP Yams. Yeah, he died because they were playing with Aki, baby. Early on with Chiang. Oh, it's Shawarma. Good, nigga. You think you're better than me? You got flows? Yeah, Rocky, he doesn't know that he's sick. It's Chiang that they binded to his body. That's why he lost his flows. What? Yeah, and then they went to go play games with Rocky hella badly. They succeeded in their mission because Rocky chose to play with rat ass bitches. Yeah, they murdered that nigga. Period. Too much shit got started. So, yeah, 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 she got hit too. Uh-huh. This is the second cartel had these females running around playing games, wearing waist trainers, doing too much. Oh, okay, I see now what's been going on. Yeah. Cause they were playing with me, so they clapped this nigga out. Just a few days after. Oh, okay. Yeah, and Chewy Montana, because somebody's been watching this until this stops with the black woman, you're gonna get hit. That's like a daughter to me. I see what she's doing. How dare you start that? Yeah. Okay, no, 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 no. Theo, it's not me. It's no me. No, 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 no puede this. I don't know about this. No, no, gringo away. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Da 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 da. Martha Jimenez. I don't know. I don't know. Fentanyl. Yeah, Pequite. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I can get killed. Actually, well, I'm gonna call my father. If that's the case, call your father. I'm the one that built him, and I will break him down in front of you if you don't turn that off with that black woman. You guys really don't know. People got money put on their head in Mexico because these high priests saw this, and well, really, like, there's nothing more beautiful on this planet than like a pretty dark skinned woman with nice teeth. It's a problem. True. In any culture, it's a problem. So you have to be careful when you're playing these games. And then she's educated too. She takes care of herself. She's not running around smelling like Lysol because you bitches are too busy eating pork and beef and shitting and farting in the office and spraying Lysol everywhere and making people sick. She's not causing problems. They saw me work fucking hard. I know they're fucking kids. Daisy, oh my God, yeah, I know her. She's fucking ridiculous. Oh, they started out with her? She's the perfect one. Because I'm telling you, this can go for fucking days. Her? Oh, they put her in jail? Perfect. I love to see it. You guys don't know that because they try to put me in jail. This is why you guys saw this come up with, them having a brand new chief medical officers and a bunch of stuff got started with clinical trial testing. I told you guys, San Francisco Health Plan and a few other health plans, they cannot find any doctors. Appointments are backed up for days because a lot of the doctors ended up getting caught doing clinical trial testing behind the scenes with kidnap people, and it's because they try to kidnap me. You really do not understand. Something is really, really amping in Ethiopia right now with the family. His son works in a medical facility because they uploaded that black woman to virtual reality. He was working in the facility. I don't know what facility. There's only a few that they can go to in LA because they tried that with me too when I was telling about Higbert and what their family was doing playing with magic. Okay, I want you to go to each one of these facilities. I want you to look for him. Dad, is user red? He's right here. He's right here. Okay, I told you. Because I'm seeing all this in virtual reality. They uploaded me. Do you see now that virtual reality is fucking gully that can get you killed? This got Chewy Montana murdered. So many people got killed. Look at this. Be like that, like, oh my God, you're playing with their daughters like that. And some of these women are bad as fuck and shit like that. And like you scarred them for life with some of the stuff that you guys were doing, like giving them certain pills and putting shit in their drink and stuff like that. Like, oh, give her this and she'll be the life of the party. Like, okay, sis. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm having fun, okay? Because you're like sloppy. You won't stop eating. You're getting curses because your family's hella fucking greedy in Nicaragua and starting shit. And you guys can't move any weight. And you're like targeting like the pretty ones and starting stuff with their families. Like, you're not going to try to make my daughter's name the talk of the town. Like, this, she's me like, yeah, it's going to be done. It's going to be you. So that's what they were doing. Now you guys see like certain families, why their family's name is always in fuckery. Because it's a plot and a plan. Yeah, Carlos Salcedo. Yeah, they clapped his sister. Yeah, hot tamale. Me and my compadres. Woo. She wanted to come and play with me. Who's this black bitch? Me theater. Listen. Oh, that's about to start. I don't want. Yeah, hella goofy playing on my channel. Listen, mommy, you don't know what you can get. I've seen this a lot. You know how to read in the book. You speaking a good English. That's not enough. Yeah, she got smacked. And she has a son. They killed her in front of her son, bitch. Good. Now you got something to talk about. Bedtime stories. So, Yeah. There's this high priest in virtual reality. They kept on flashing his image. His image is deadly. Like, they made him too mad. Oh my God. It's also a story that I have to tell about certain Spanish women that they're not going to want to hear. But a lot of Spanish women, they came here like they made a pact in space, like, oh, the white, they want to come to the planet and harass the dark ones. If we give them part of our DNA so they can survive, aka Peso Pluma and Martha and them, because you guys know that they look very white. Now I see white. Then we will get special gifts and we'll become Marquesa on the planet. You guys know what a Marquesa is. So they brought their goofy ass down here to start slavery and play with the black Spanish in Spain at that time, the Moors. Yeah, this, ooh, whoa, thank you. And this is how Spanish America is gonna get smacked out. What do you mean? There was black people in Spain before they came to, but you didn't come over here. Are you from Africa or are you from here? I don't know, bitch. Because you seem to be doing a lot with airplanes, trains, and automobiles. Um, they're the ones playing. Yeah, Black Moors of Spain. Never in slavery, a bunch of shit going on. Chaos. So they were coming down here playing games like, oh, she's a high priestess. She has a flower. They were starting a bunch of shit with black women and they all got cursed because they eat pork and a bunch of nonsense. They were like straight like ratchets. Like, they're talking about Queen Isabella of Spain. That bitch was hella dirty, constantly had period blood all over her body. What? What do you mean, what smell? I don't smell anything. Don't talk to me like that. Don't you talk to me like that. That's how she talks. That's how she is. We're watching this shit in virtual reality. Those hoes are in space. So, oh, she's in space. Yeah, but she's in the doo They're like making clones for them. I don't want to talk about that. So, anyways, let's stay focused on what's currently going on in this timeline in this time period. So these souls were coming back and forth from space, aka what you call Spanish women. So they were playing with other women that are like now Spanish, if that makes some sense. Like, there's a lot of you guys that are like, oh, I'm not really like Spain Spanish. We're like a type of indigenous group. We're just like lighter skin and da 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 da. So what ended up happening was these women, they ended up getting curses because they were playing with the black women of Spain and different parts of Europe. And then they used to have these crazy, crazy flowers that used to exist on the planet that had crazy scent. And they're like, oh, we smell like death. Like, we got cursed by the Igligligoi, aka the death priestesses. So we smell like death. So let's go play with this flower, aka the beginning of perfume. And we'll cover up our scent and we'll be able to go get husbands and men over there that are not as bad. It's Christopher Columbus and all of them, but like, maybe they'll take us to the new world and we can like find men over there or there'll be food over there. I'm tired of getting whipped and I'm tired of going to torture chambers. So it was black women, because some of you guys heard about them, like a legion of women that used to like handle business and stuff like that and clean up and stuff like that. They were black. So these women went to go play games and start a bunch of shit. And because they went to go play with that flower, like, excuse me, you're using me to cover up your stinking ass self. Because the whole plan in space was like, oh, the white will harass them, we'll give them part of our DNA, they'll start slavery, and then they'll have to give us their flower. The black woman will have to give us their flower. That's like the big thing with why anti-blackness is a big thing in Spanish America, because it's the jealousy of the black woman and her body and how she carries herself. Because what's the problem, bitch? No, we're not jealous of you, and I can tell you that's not okay. Okay, I see that it's something from okay, that makes sense because the black woman had the flower. Okay, so we had the flower, etc., etc. They went to go play games, and the flower like cursed the fuck out of them. Death flower, black rose, la negra. So with this battle between me and all these hoes playing games and getting clapped, it's because of that flower cursed the fuck out of them, and they killed a bunch of black women, put them in slavery, and this is where you get. You guys know my sister Carmen Eguiluz? They uploaded her to virtual reality. Oh my god. Carmen Eguiluz. Ah, jealousy. A flower. Ah, black woman with the flower. I see why we started slavery. So this is what they were doing, burning them, us at the stake, playing with rituals, a whole bunch of nonsense. Oh, so that's why Spanish women don't have anything. So a lot of them. So again, now you guys are thinking about the indigenous women, the heavy hitters, their family, the third cartel. You know which woman has a flower, et cetera, et cetera. But some of them came down here because of the war that they started with them. Like, why are you playing with that black woman? And why are you doing this? Some of them were priestesses too. And this is where it's gonna come up like you're that type of Spanish. Like, no, you're that one over there. We are the type of Spanish from space. It's called agraduzwai. And a lot of that I can't teach on because of how a lot of people went missing in Spanish America because of Martha and all of them. And look at this bitch right here that looks just like Martha. So, she's gorgeous. I love her. Yeah, black woman with the flower. That makes sense. So, oh, you want to get it started. Yeah. So, I see. ¿Qué? ¿Qué tú sabes? Yeah. ¿Qué tú sabes? What do you know, baby? What are you doing? Yeah, and starting to my shit. This TV show started a fucking war in Spanish America. So, anyway, some people are just not realizing why is this on TV and Esclava Blanca? Oh, hell nah. You guys don't know that I had a bunch of Spanish nannies. So much so that one of them is watching this. Oh, you did? Yeah, and I used to stay watching novelas. Esclava Blanca. What's this space? It's nonsense. Yeah, Esclava Blanca. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. This got a lot of people murdered in Spanish America, period. Especially this one with Boombi and this Palenque nonsense that they were showing. Too many homes got hit over that. You want to start this again? Too many people got clapped. Too many homes got hit. So now, okay, I see what's going on here. It's like an old war because we took a flower and rubbed her on our dirty body to cover up our stench. Because we were playing with black women and a certain black woman got kidnapped by all these priests. Like, oh, we drink her blood and we become like her. Because these women were like doing high sciences like the Moors. Okay, yeah, don't talk about that because people are going to know something's wrong. Something's wrong. Because where did all these black people go? Oh, okay, so they thought that they were going to start that again by playing with Martha. Oh, okay. So already several times. That's why this is happening. Right? So this flower is cursing a lot of these women. I can't really say how, but what they ended up getting was a carriage. A carriage. They were banished to a certain part of Spain because they smelled so bad. They put them like in the outskirts and like they had carriages that they lived in. Like you guys know with the horse in the carriage. Because after all the different wars where they would constantly get mobbed on, they just put their carriages over there. This is where I'll live. And men used to go down there and go visit them and go have sex and stuff like that. Dirty, stinking ass pussy smelling like death, venereal diseases. Okay. Okay. That's all we needed to know. There's more. So after they got banished over there and said we wanted to go play with the flower, they said this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna come back to the planet. I'll be a marquesa. I'm gonna be a marquesa next time. Imagine dying like that from some type of crazy ass venereal disease, and you go back to space, and you're in the duat, so they make clones for them, and then they reincarnate again. So think of like 1300s, and then they're back again in the 1400s and back again in the 1500s. And this is how they went to go play with perfume. And this is something like a lot of these women in Spanish America, they're getting murdered because they played with the flower. Now somebody's gonna put two and two together. Yeah, it's because they played with a certain flower in space and on planet Earth to play with black women, and it backfired. And that's why they're all getting murdered. So now, because people that are watching this in Spanish America, so that's what's going on. I can see it because you really don't understand how many murders are going up in Spanish America. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, give me 1 second. Thank you. So now what's happening here is there's like this like big thing that's going on where a lot of these Spanish women are trying to make it seem like I'm not racist and yeah, like okay, but what's the problem? Why are we always after black women? Because the way in which they do it, the valor and the dedication and the obsession against black women and their bodies is unmatched in Spanish America, and it's because they don't have a flower. And they run magic on themselves from space to go against and play with black women like that. Like, oh, that's how I feel better. Yeah, Eugenia, they went to go play with her in virtual reality, bitch. Oh no. She's black, yeah. They were telling little stories, but it's her role because she was down here before and she had this type of life. There's a woman in Spanish America that looks like this too. They went to go play with her as well in Mexico, yeah. This show is gonna expose like 8 families. This right here in Mexico, bad idea. It's exposing way too much. We weren't that bad, and I'm sure that's not how it was, Papa. Did our family get involved in slavery? Yeah. Why? I'm gonna commit suicide. Yeah, hell, it should got started. So that's all you guys need to know about Spanish Ops Part 2. Nicaragua 16th Street murders. Why Spanish women are so disgusting when it comes to black women, but they love black dick. Yeah, let's not talk about that, honey. Oh, okay. Listen, yeah, it's like a few of these like dirty ass women in Spanish America that are putting period blood in the ensalada for papusas. They had these little boys kidnapped. One of them's like 16 and she's like trying to get in bed with him, like, oh, well, are you gonna get better? Where are you gonna get any better? Yeah, oh wow. What's the difference between you and a white woman? Okay, you should never played with DNA in space. Are you paying attention to what's going on here? Yeah, because the white woman is terrorizing us too, and we clean their houses and their children are out of control. Wait, mi tierra.